Muss man ja auch mal wissen. Umleitungsschalter ist da in die Richtung. Das heißt, hier müssten wir auch noch hoch. Hm. Ich will da drankommen. Wie soll ich da drankommen, Mann?
Okay, gone quiet.
Ich weiß selber nicht, dass ich hier jemals rauskomme.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Process urgent.
Oh!
Adjacent auto.
Oh! Ich glaube, das war der Falschkonto. Entschuldigung, war der falsche Schalter. Ich dachte, das wäre der richtige. Fehler können passieren. Au! Oh. Ach, kriegt immer das Falsche hier. Tut mir leid, Pavari. Wie komme ich denn da jetzt hin? Hier war ich schon. Hehe. So, jetzt können wir in Ruhe den Strom weiter umleiten. Die ballern sich jetzt alle eigentlich selber weg. Oh, das ist versperrt. Kommen wir jetzt damit durch? Nein, Mist. Ich dachte. Sollst du denn denken? Nein. Moin. Habt ihr euch schon gegenseitig den Garaus gemacht? Das ist so auf bestimmte Sachen dann zu schadosen. Du, 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 du.
The last.
Volle Energie. Ich finde den Weg doch nie wieder zurück, Junge. So. Dach.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but
Okay.
I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Ich würde gerne deine
I don't
Hand.
think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore.
Okay.
But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Okay. Boah. Alter, ich hasse Entscheidungen, ey.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Okay, wir werden also den Deserteuren.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Wir werden den Deserteuren den Strom kappen. Ich muss... Nein, ich kann nicht speichern. Es tut mir leid. Es tut mir leid. Ich hab's getan. Es tut mir leid. Oh, ich habe echt gerade so ein mega schlechtes Gewissen, ey. Oh, ey.
You're fast.
So, wir müssen nach unten, ne? Ich habe gerade so ein mega schlechtes Gewissen, dass ich doch vielleicht die falsche Entscheidung gerade getroffen habe. Oh. Oh mein Gott, Ih. Ich hoffe, man würde. Ich hoffe, das war kein Fehler, ey. Oh. Bin hier bestimmt nicht mehr willkommen, oder? Ich speichere lieber mal.
One of us want to go see what happened?
What happened? Sprat fell into a transformer again?
Adelaide's okay.
Food's bound to spoil at this rate.
I know.
Hm.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a
Es
spit.
tut mir leid.
This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management. You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or are you just looking for a chance to sow some
Nein.
chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth.
Alter, hab ich ein schlechtes
The
Gewissen,
secret
ey.
is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients. I have got a means to cure the plague, and I will not share that cure until Reed leaves town. Those are my terms.
Okay.
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat
Ich
him.
muss was trinken.
Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him.
Oh Mann, ey.
So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no. I'm just along with this lady here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town. Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair. I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in
Ja,
a set of
später.
3.
Das machen wir
If I
später.
had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I
Machen
know
wir.
the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads,
Machen wir
I'd be
noch.
greatly obliged. I wish I knew. I wager the town had the full set once upon a time. Where the third's gone, I can't say. I appreciate you hearing me out, at least.
I don't know what you did to talk some sense into Zoe, but I appreciate it. The matter's been weighing on me. Zoe came back, but I couldn't keep her from slipping out in the first place. Who's to say I could keep marauders from slipping in? I don't see us lasting more than a couple of weeks out here. I'm loath to admit it. We're gonna have to make our peace with Thompson and hope he takes us back. Listen, we go back to Reed, hat in hand, begging for our old jobs back. Well, Adelaide's not gonna forgive us. She never talked to us again. Sure, suit yourself. I'll be here.
Wir kümmern uns erstmal um den Thompson da. Wir kümmern uns erstmal um den Topsy-Topsmann. Moment, ich habe doch erstmal vorhin habe ich doch eine Werkbank hier gefunden gehabt. Irgendwo war doch eine. Irgendwo war doch eine Bank. Eine Werkbank. Modifikation. Kann ich da jetzt einfach so Modifikationen hinein? Ich habe gar keine Modifikation. Ich habe gar keine. Werkbank benutzen. Kann ich denn auch tüfteln? Reparieren. Die kann ich reparieren. So. Achso, reparieren. Hä? Wieso ist denn so. Der ist Blitzschaden. Die Stoßpistole. Warte. 142, 89, also aber zwei Hand, ne? Ja, kann ich zerlegen. Die könnte ich auch zerlegen. Gesiegte Schrotflinte, ja, ist vielleicht auch nicht. Naja. Wir gehen jetzt erstmal. Wenigstens haben wir die Waffen jetzt repariert. Das ist ja auch schon mal die halbe Miete. So. Ich hätte Schnellreisen machen sollen. Ich lauf doch so ungern, ey. Warum halte ich eigentlich die ganze Zeit die Shift-Taste gedrückt? Ich weiß es nicht. Star Wars lebt. Die Rückkehr der Jedi-Ritter. Ich muss mal eben gleich eine Pinkelpause einlegen. Und das mache ich jetzt gleich.